Hey guys, welcome to the WOD Blog for Tuesday. Today we are doing a chipper that we did on September 19th last year. So it's been just over a year since we last did it. Hopefully we'll have some comparable results for the people that were here and were able to do it back then. It goes 100 through 10, going 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, all different exercises. First exercise is going to be the skater plyo. I know you guys love this one. So what we want to do is find a mat. They're 4 feet wide, 6 feet long. We're going to want to jump back and forth from side to side without touching the middle and making sure that the back foot does not touch as well. So coming across, touching the ground with each hand, making sure that your jump is wide enough to get all the way across. There shouldn't be any scales for this one. Everybody should be able to skater plyo at their own ability. So next exercise, we're moving on to 90 ab mat sit-ups. Ab mat sit-up, we want to come over here, grab our ab mat, make sure that you're facing it with the fat side under your butt. So I'm going to sit down right in front of it. And I like to butterfly my legs. Kind of allows you to get to your toes easier. And the requirement for the movement is just going to be that your back touches the ground at the bottom and that you touch your toes at the top. So all the way down, back touch. And full range of motion to the toes each time. After completing 90 ab mat sit-ups, we're going to move on to 80 air squats. Simplest type of squatting we do in here. Set your feet in a good stance. Try and keep your torso as vertical as you can each time. You can use your arms for momentum if you want. Make sure we get full lockout at the top and below parallel at the bottom. Staying on those heels the whole time. Knees tracking out. After the 80 air squats, we're going to move on to 70 double unders. The double under is a really hard movement after doing the air squat. So if you need to scale this movement, it's going to be important that you have a requisite number of singles, or that you're able to do the always difficult single, double, and if you can, real double unders. Try and get that rope going. And if you are somebody that can do double unders but doesn't do them very proficiently, instead of doing singles, we would much rather you just do less doubles. So if you need to scale that movement, you can go down to 40 double unders or 35, which would be exactly half. Moving on, we have 60 box jumps. For the box jump, it's going to be 24 inches for the guys and 20 for the ladies. So just game standard like we always use. Make sure that when you get to the top of the box, you show full extension at the top, and then you can either step down or you can jump down. And if you can, feel free to bounce this movement like so to be a little bit more efficient and speedily with it. After completion of the box jumps, we have 50 hand release push-ups. For the hand release push-up, we want to make sure that those elbows stay in. By the side, down, chest touches, hands come off, stay planked out, and all the way up to full extension. Make sure that at the bottom of the movement, notice how there is air between my thighs and the ground. My thighs are not on the ground, or this is a knee push-up. This becomes a scaled version of the push-up. If you need to, go to your knees to keep the integrity of the movement. For those that can, make sure that you're able to do the movement RX, that the butt is rising at the same time, and that you're not worming your way up to the top of the movement. After completing the 50 hand release push-ups, 40 walking lunges. We did this last week with the overhead lunge. This is going to be much easier. A couple coaching points. Make sure that you take a step that's big enough that your knee stacks over your ankle. We don't want you to take a small step where that knee comes forward over the toe and the heel comes off the ground. So make sure that that step is big enough that your heel stays planted, your back knee touches the ground, up, step, like so. After completing the 40 walking lunges, we have 30 pull-ups. For most people, you guys are probably going to be doing the standard kipping pull-up. For For those people that are more proficient in the movement, you can also use the butterfly pull-up. If you need to, you can scale this movement with a band. You guys know we have a bunch of different size bands around here. And we can also scale the total number of pull-ups that you're doing if 30 seems like a really large number at that point. And if necessary, we can also use the jumping pull-up, where you can use a little bit of leg drive to kind of pull yourself up over the bar. After the 30 pull-ups, we got 20 burpees. I know we did a bunch of burpees yesterday. It's only 20 of them. Life goes on. So make sure that you get all the way down, chest to ground, all the way up, jump and clap. Down and up, guys. If you can focus on landing on your heels, it's going to be a much more efficient movement than coming out of that burpee on your toes, wobbly, and then having to reassess to your heels and jump and clap. Finally, finishing final movement, 10 squat cleans. The weight today is going to be pretty heavy. It's 155 pounds for guys, 105 for the ladies. It's only 10 of them though. I know it's at the end of the workout, but really focus on good form. You're going to be really tired at this point. So make sure you have your hook grip. Make sure you set yourself strong tension in the front of the foot. Keep those arms long, back tight, past the knees, jump shrug, and down into your squat clean, back up. Right back down to the ground, and down into that squat clean. The way to scale this movement is by how much weight you use. So if 155 pounds or 105 pounds seems heavy for you, scale that down. It's 10 reps. At the completion of that, the workout's done, guys. And we'll see you Wednesday.